What truth about Colin Montgomerie did his ex-wife reveal? Colin is a Scottish professional golfer who holds a record 8 European Tour Order of Merit titles. This is an in-depth look at his golf career, including the controversies he got involved in. This will be a revelation. Our team thoroughly went through the records of ESPN, the Herald, and Golf Digest to paint a complete picture of the ups and downs of his career. Take the whole journey with us and discover the marital scandals he was involved in with his first 2 wives at our journey's end. What are the highlights of his golf career? Other than winning a record 8 European Tour Order of Merit titles, including a streak of 7 titles he won consecutively between 1993 to 1999, he has the most European titles among British players of 31. This registers him in 4th place in the list of all-time golfers with the most European Tour victories. He won 3 consecutive Volvo PGA championships from 1998 to 2000. After being inducted into the World Golf Hall of Fame in 2013 at age 50, he pursued a successful career on the PGA Tour Champions and European Senior Tours, winning 3 senior major championships. These were the 2014 Senior PGA Championship, the 2014 U.S. Senior Open, and the 2015 Senior PGA Championship. Unfortunately, he is considered one of the greatest golf players to never win a major in the regular men's game. He did finish second on 5 separate occasions. The first close shave he got to winning a major came at the 1992 U.S. Open. It must have been his bad luck when he was prematurely congratulated by Jack Nicklaus after his finishing the 18th hole on that fateful Sunday. Tom Kite eventually won that championship. At the 1995 PGA Championship, he birdied his final 3 holes to tie with Steve Elkington at 17 under par, a record low score in a major. He missed his putt on the first sudden death playoff hole, while Steve holed his from 35 feet to claim the title. His best score in the Masters came in 1998, when he finished tied for 8th, while his best in the Open Championship came in 2005, when he finished second to Tiger Woods, who beat him by 5 shots. With his 75 starts, he ranks 3rd as the player with the most starts without a major title. The first 2 positions are held by Jay Haas with 87 and Lee Westwood with 76. We will be getting into the controversies Colin got himself involved in that will culminate in the marital scandals he got himself into with his first 2 wives. Details to come. Meanwhile, let's continue on with our journey. What were some of the controversies Colin got himself involved in? At the 1999 Ryder Cup, he was the object of heckling from American fans. It got so bad that he had to back off a number of his shots. Some of the attacks were abusive and personal. While he usually took heckling as a compliment and a tribute to the excellence of his gameplay, this time around it was different, and his immunity to it vanished. At the 2005 Indonesian Open, he was criticized by his fellow professionals for incorrectly replacing his ball after a rain delay. It all started when Colin hit his ball close to a greenside bunker during the second round. Play was halted for bad weather just as he struggled to take a stance with 1 foot in the bunker. He then left the course, leaving the ball where it was. Returning the following day, the ball was not where he left it. Under the golf rules, he was to estimate the spot where the ball had been. This he did according to how he remembered. He proceeded to chip the ball to 18 inches from where he then made par. After watching the TV footage, Danish golfer Soren Kjeldsen and Asian PGA Tour board member Jerry Norquist expressed their concerns to the tour officials that Colin played his second ball from a different place. While the tournament referee Jose Zamora cleared Colin of any rule breaking, the European Tour chief referee John Paramore said he would have given Colin a 2-shot penalty had he been at the tournament. On his part, Colin apologized for the incident and donated his 4th place £24,000 prize money to charity. This controversy later became known as the Jakartagate scandal. In 2009, Sandy Lyle, another Scottish golfer, became furious at Colin for first backing him up to become the next Ryder Cup captain, only to accept the 2010 job for himself. It appeared that he lost his captaincy chances when he walked off the course at the Open after only 10 holes of the first round due to the cold. When asked if he believed so, he pointed out that pulling out of an event because of sore knuckles is peanuts compared to incorrectly placing your ball in a better position, in direct reference to the Jakartagate scandal. It was very clear that Sandy was openly accusing Colin of cheating, after Colin refused to return his calls over the captaincy issue. A week later, though, Sandy regretted making the comparison and apologized to Colin. They were friends and were not at war. Neither incident had anything to do with the selection of the Ryder Cup captain. In July 2024, Colin suggested that Tiger Woods should retire after Tiger missed the cuts at the US Open and the PGA Championship. He believes that Tiger was past his prime, given his lack of recent wins primarily due to his injuries. His decline has turned him into a shell of the dominant force he once was, reigning supreme in the sport. He added that Tiger should have retired as early as 2022, when he missed the cut at the 2022 Open. To this, Tiger replied that he will play as long as he feels he can win, and he believes he has earned the right to decide when to retire. And because he is a past champion, he is exempt from the Open until he turns 60, an opportunity that Colin has no entitlement to because he is not a past champion. Tiger's reply to Colin's innuendo brought back memories of an Open tradition some 20 years ago. The press officer at the time, Stuart McDougal, asked past Open champions to sign a table in the press center for the table to be auctioned for charity at the end of the week. Coming in one day and seeing all the signatures on the table, Colin reached for a pen. That was when Stuart stopped him and told him, "Only Open champions are privileged to sign." It seems Colin has been caught with his foot in his mouth a couple of times. It's time to unveil the personal scandals he found himself in with his wives. Watch on and be amused. What were the personal scandals he found himself in involving his first two wives? His first marriage to Eimear Wilson did not end well. Eimear gave him an ultimatum to choose between golf and marriage in 2002. This resulted in Colin spending 10 weeks on his own before they agreed to patch up and try again. However, the couple finally broke up in 2006, with Eimear suing him for divorce on the grounds of unreasonable behavior due to his obsession with golf, leaving her suffering anxiety and depression. In return for Eimear giving up any claim on his future earnings, Colin settled for a settlement of a whopping £8 million. He wed Scottish millionairess Gaynor Knowles in 2007, divorcing her in 2017. During the divorce proceedings, Colin admitted to having a number of affairs with various women while married. It was while they were on a holiday in Dubai that Gaynor came across Colin's text message to his lover. In her rage, she issued him an ultimatum that he had to sign a post-nuptial agreement if he wanted their marriage not to be over. The agreement detailed his handing over half of the home the couple lived in should she catch him cheating on her again. Later on, Gaynor tried to have him sign another agreement asking for more money should he continue to cheat on her, but this time he didn't bulge and refused to sign. In the end, Colin paid Gaynor £5 million as a divorce settlement. Colin is hopefully third time lucky when it comes to love and marriage. He married for the third time in 2023 with Sarah Casey, his manager. Colin has been the subject of controversies on and off the grounds. You definitely will not be in any controversy at all should you decide to become a regular subscriber to our channel. As a matter of fact, you will instead be subjected to a lot of pleasure viewing about what's up in the world of golf.